let's look at my iPhone 12. Hello everybody and happy Monday. Today we're going to be looking at everything that's on my iPhone. This is the iPhone 12 regular. This was my first iPhone. I had a Samsung for like a couple weeks, but basically this is my first phone as well. I've had it for years, I think since 7th grade, and I'm going into 11th. I use this thing every single day. I love her. The case, I will admit, is really ugly. One of my friends all of her friends' phones were on a table, and one friend went to go grab them all. She only left mine, and I'm like, why'd you leave my phone? She flat out told me, I'm so sorry, I thought it was a man's phone. Which I get, I do see it. I wear a lot of navy blue, so like I think it's fine because it goes in my outfits a lot of the time. But it's just because I also, like, the first 2 years in having my phone, I think I went through at least 3 phone cases because I always, like, whenever I get anxious or I'm just like in social, like, I don't know, just social times, I just like flip my phone over like this, like when I get in, or so like pushing at it, and then it would just like fold over so much it would just break. And then I'd peel out the rest and it would become like unusable. And I always need a good phone case because I drop my phone a lot. But now it's like this, like the screen protector is connected to the case and it's just like all together, so I can't break it. I am trying to save up for an iPhone 16 because this phone, it's slowly losing its life. Like slowly, the battery like health is going down. The speed of when I do stuff is going down. Like, it's fine, but also I think it's gonna take me like a year to save $1,000 for a new phone or something like that. So for now, we have her and I love her. Looking at my lock screen right now, there is Undressed by Somber because I was just listening to that. Usually this is just what it looks like. It's very simple, just like blue and white stripes. I think like right now my theme for all my Apple devices is summer. They all have some cohesiveness and it's like bluish. And then the widgets, you can see I have my little calendar widget telling me to film the iPhone tour. And then I also have a little seashell. Is that a seashell? No, that's a pearl, I think. A little pearl widget. And then the temperature, because I must know the temperature because, like, I don't want to wear, or I actually probably shouldn't be wearing a hoodie right now, but like I don't want to wear a hoodie if it's 100 degrees out, but I also don't want to wear a t-shirt if it's like 30 degrees out. So like you have to like make sure you know what you're wearing. And I also have the UV to make sure I like know when to wear sunscreen and like when I should go out, whatever, stuff like that. I don't think many people like show this when they do their like iPhone tour kind of things, and the only reason I am going to is because yesterday I was bored during lunch and decided to do this. The little like sun, when you click that, and then the little like partly cloudy symbol when you click that, turns it off. Because I just thought the flashlight's just like low-key really ugly, so I was like, I want to make it pretty, so I use that now. Then I have the rotation thing. I usually have that on because I hate, like, a lot of the time I'll be like on my side on my bed and like turn my phone over and the whole thing will like get into like landscape mode, and I just don't want that, so I just have it on unless I need to change it and then I'll turn it off. Then I have the 3 stopwatch and like clock widgets, so clock, watch, alarm, and timer, because it's just like easy, like code scanner, screen record, and mirror. And the next one I personally think is fun. It's the classic invert. I don't use it because it is so ugly. Like, here, this is what my wallpaper looks like with it on. It's just so ugly, but when you play fun games that like have colors in them, like Block Blast, or like, I don't know, just like some things that have like more color and like prettier color to them, it's like so fun to see. This is the first page. I don't know why the top widget isn't loading, but that is my structured widget. It is like my calendar app, and it like plans out each day, so usually my tasks are there. Then I have weather, because once again I just think it's important. This also gives me like conditions, so like it's partly cloudy right now, later it'll be cloudy, like it helps me to like know. Next one has my screen time. I definitely use my phone a lot, and I like being aware of how much I use it. I don't care that I use it a lot, like because I use it for important things. Like I use it for texting, I use it for checking my email, like I don't care. I just want to make sure like I know, so I'm not like oblivious to the fact that I'm using my phone like 24 hours in a day. Then at the bottom, another color widget. It's just like a little sailboat. Then the next widget, this is actually important to me. It seems very dumb. It's a calendar. I have Pinterest board. I think it rotates hourly, and it's just like flowers, because I think flowers are really pretty. And at the bottom, it's the same Pinterest. It's the same like idea, like a photo from my Pinterest boards, which is hourly, but it's from my Bible board, so it'll have Bible verses, a picture of a Bible, a little prayer. The last one is my reminders. So I don't have any regular reminders, but I have like specific boards. So these are my like resolutions from the year, shopping, things I want to buy, stuff I need to do for school. Obviously there's only one thing right now because I have my summer reading, and the first thing I need to do for that is watch the Encanto movie. Like social media, this is food I want to buy, like just like simple things. I don't know. This is, I don't even know what you would call this, like the widgets on the, when you like swipe all the way to the left. So I have my battery so that I know when to charge stuff. I actually don't know where my watch is, I just realized that. But like my phone battery, my AirPod case battery, and the AirPods itself battery. I always forget to charge the case. Like I just don't remember to do that. Then I also have my playlist. Ignore the fact that it said August. I got confused and I added all my songs for July into the August playlist because I do a playlist every month. The next one is a vision board of like kind of things like I want. So you'll see like a lot of skincare products on there, some like report cards, people studying, friends hanging out, like baking, some nail designs, some makeup products, some outfits, some hair. There's a Bible in the top. And then the little white boxes are screenshots of my reminders app where I have my goals so that they're there. And I have structured again, but for some reason it's not loading again. And then the weather again. I used shortcuts to make all these apps. They're like stripes to kind of fit with the vibe, but also like not like up and down, so it's not like all up and down. Amazon, pretty simple. App Store, Block Blast. I absolutely love Block Blast. Here, let me show it to you with the invert on because I think it does look really pretty. Here, let's see. Not this. The orange is kind of eh. But like, look at those boxes. Like, I just think they look so fun. Like this. And then there's also the other game on Block Blast. I think this one looks slightly better with the invert on, but I don't know. That might be dumb. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep playing or else I'm gonna get distracted and then the rest of the video would just be me playing Block. Oh my gosh, that looks hideous. Okay, then calculator, obviously simple, pretty self-explanatory. Camera, pretty self-explanatory. Canva is where I made my vision board. So I had all these like boards of like my Pinterest and stuff, and then I put it all together into the one board, which I like. I have two accounts on here too. I have a lot of like pro and con stuff. I use it for like just like making icons on this account that are like for me. But then I also, on my other account, this is for my school account, so it's connected to like a premium account or whatever, so I get all the like specials, updates. I can have all the special like texts, images, all that. So whenever there's something like important I want to do, like thumbnails, I make on here, but most of it is for school projects because it is my school account. ChatGPT I use for everything, and I don't mean like I use it for everything like make me an essay, like write it for me. I'll tell it like, what are ideas to write for an essay, or at the end I'll like input my essay and be like, can you grade this and like tell me what I could do better. Classroom, my classroom is actually very organized, or is during the school year. Like you can see period 2, period 3, the next one is period 4, period 5, and then that one would be another period 5, period 6, and then period 7 deleted the class already. Same with period 1. But like, so it's usually organized like that, so it's like in my schedule, but obviously it's the summer, I don't have classes. Clock, pretty simple. Color widgets, this is how I make all of the widgets, or a lot of the widgets. So all the images like uploaded here, and like I just pick whichever I want. They also have like these icons which are cool. You can just like upload these to your settings and they're automatic rather than having to do them manually by shortcut. FaceTime, Find My, pretty self-explanatory. Discord, I don't use it to talk to any of my friends. I use it for robotics. We have a whole channel and we use that for making scheduling meetings, talking about what we need to bring, talking about goals, like all that, like everything to do with robotics is on Discord. Google Docs, obviously I have to use it all the time for school, but then I also use it myself. Instagram, I love Instagram. My 2 accounts, one I let people from my school follow and the other one I let my friends follow. And on the ones I let my friends follow, I post so I have my confirmation, when I went with my cousins, a concert I went to. On my school one, there are 0 posts. I might occasionally post in my story, but normally it's more like checking other people's stories. Fitness, Gmail, messages, Nonogram. This is a really fun game. I actually really like it. It's like boxes and checks. I'm sure you've seen it like from an ad or something. I used to get ads for this all the time, but I never actually played it. Like you see, okay, 13, and like I just like figure out, oh, that's not where I want to go. My fingers are also too fat for this, but like I kind of just like figure out where it would be, and then you're like, oh, okay, so that has to happen, all that happens. Oh, great, like I figured it out. Like it's just like kind of like a logic puzzle but with numbers, and for some reason that stuff interests me. I'm sure it wouldn't interest a lot of other people, but for me, I like it. Maps, I use Apple Maps. I just think it's the easiest. I also don't drive. Notes app, I will not be opening that because it has every single thought that has ever entered my brain. Like some of it is so random. I'll just be like looking back at what I've written and just be like, what? Oh my gosh, my screen recording ended. But I'm just like gonna be like so confused sometimes, like being like, what the hell just happened here? My Notion I will also not be opening. I will do a tour on that in the future. I just haven't, or I will open it actually. I just haven't really looked and like organized and like perfected my wit lists. So these are what I have right now. My school one I think is perfect. I used it last year and I truly think it helped my organization when I used it. The others have not been used in a while. Passwords, also not going to be opening. But then phone, photos, also pretty self-explanatory. Pinterest, I use for everything. I literally use this every single day. Reading, this is the only folder I have on here, and it's 2 apps, Libby and Sora. Libby is connected to my library card and my library. Oop. So there's a whole bunch of books on here that I want to read. And then on Sora, it's the same thing, but this is account like with my school account, and there's a whole bunch of books on here too, but they don't always like line up. So maybe there's a book on Sora I want to read that isn't on Libby, or there's a book on Libby that I want to read that's not on Sora, so that like I always have options, I guess. Also, there's always like a max. I think Libby is you can have 10 books, in Sora you can have like 3. I might be wrong with that. Okay, next up, reminders. We kind of looked at my reminders with the widget. Monthly and weekly are not tasks that I cross out. They're more like every month I need to do this, every week I need to do this. It's like a monthly reset reminder of what to do, I guess. Food, it's just like when I want to buy something, like I wanted to make cupcakes a while ago, so I wrote down chocolate icing to make the cupcakes, and then I never bought it, so I never made the cupcakes. And then reminders, obviously, like, I don't know, remember, pay someone $5. Safari, should know what that is. Saturn, I don't know what's gonna show up right now, but this is usually where I have my schedule. Like on May 7th, I had bio first, then English, then global, then lunch, foundations, Latin, geometry. Settings, same thing. Shop, I don't know if this is a popular app or not. I track my orders on here. These are just like brands that they're just like every single brand out there basically, and you can get deals. You can see like a whole bunch of my orders that I've done recently. I've either bought through this app or I've connected to this app so that I could buy, like I could see where they're at, like whether they've been delivered. Like here you can see my Every Jewels right now. Part of it was delivered, which I haven't seen yet, but it's okay. And then the other part is like preparing shipments, so like I kind of like know more about it. It also gives me, I get cash back. It does expire, so I never really use it because right now I only have like $1. So, but it's a good app to have. I like it. Shortcuts, this is how I get all my widgets, or not my widgets, the apps. Snapchat, I use a lot. Spotify, love Spotify. I use it all the time. Structured, like I mentioned, this is my schedule. TikTok, voice memos, wallet, I have 4 things on there. I should have my debit card, my Apple Pay card, the Apple Cash card, and my Tate McRae concert tickets. Weather, I don't think I have any places right now. Oh, I don't even know what that is. YouTube, obviously, I have YouTube on here. I watch YouTube all the time. I love watching UK YouTubers, they're my favorite. My history. And then obviously my channel. There's a whole bunch of videos on here that are like private that I like posted, and then I'm like, I posted it, I watched it again, and I'm like, I actually don't love this. But maybe I'll repost them one day. And then at the bottom, there's 2 little shortcuts, like right here, those 2. Those are 2 shortcuts that are currently not working, so I'm not gonna use them. And that is all for today. Goodbye.